Alright, this is Grixon. It is 2:14 a.m. as usual when I do these. So 20 mists that we time.
Why was my unbound changeling?
This is an interesting key.
I got a message saying your unbound changeling was changed.
Because our warlock accidentally, I don't know if accidentally or not, but he pulls through the mist, not the LT, but the mobs before. You'll see. You'll see. It's weird. I've never seen anything like before. I probably should have died. So our plan right here is to invis past these guys, use the warlock to skip across. If you can do this, please do it. This is the best case scenario. If you have a warlock, you just skip here, the pats won't hit you, everything's good. You go through, you pull. This is the way to do it if you can do it. So that's just trying to interrupt these spirit bolts when you can. I saw the capacitor totem come out, so I didn't waste on that.
I did forget bursting when I said, "Can I change?"
Those Archie giggles, man. They get me. So it's important if you're going to chain pull, like if you're going to pull into this, make sure you have a kick ready. I've had too many times where I do this and I don't have my kick ready. And people expect it of me. But damage is pretty good. This warrior is insane in this dungeon. I've actually been seeing a lot of survival hunters. Like it's getting really common for me to see. So I'm just getting my kicks in when I can. If you guys, I'm sure you know, if you don't know, those mushrooms to the right will heal you to full. So if it's like a Varuth week or something like that, or people are getting pretty low, you can always just go eat a mushroom really quick to get back to full health in the middle of the fight.
I'm in like panic healing mode. I shouldn't have been.
You did a little brief wiggle.
It's not good.
Archie getting nervous because he's playing on his ult, so he's like, I'm just panic healing. Yeah, dude, he did 8.1k heals on that. So, generally how I do this, I fight this guy, then I fight the little 2-pack right here, then I pull. So that way the RP is done. You know what I mean? So I do this LT, I fight the 2 guys, and then I pull through the mist for the other LT. By the time he's dead, RP is done, you can just go right to the boss. Apparently a lot of people don't do it that way. It makes the most sense to me, but you know, when you're pugging, you kind of want everything to be as like cohesive as possible. So if that's what they're thinking is gonna happen and they're used to that, well, I mean, whatever. It's like this hunter, he's already running to go pull through the mist. He brought out a pet. He's that's what he's doing. He's running for it.
Yeah, I see that a lot of higher keys.
See, that's even what Archery's saying. He sees it a lot in higher keys. I'm like, oh, okay. That's not how I do it, but, you know, whatever. That's fine with me. So he's going to go pull. So normally I would just pull those 2 guys, because it starts an RP for the boss, and you can't pull the boss. So you know what I mean? So I like to get that out of the way. But it looks like I thought he had already started. He hadn't yet. But so, you see the warlock pet? You see the warlock pet right here? He's going to pull this stuff. But it looks like it just like dismisses when you look.
This guy's going all the way to pull that stuff too.
Wait, he's pulling.
Look, like he pulled that, but like nothing happened. So I'm like, oh, okay, we're fine here. Nothing's going on. He did pull it. It didn't just not happen. I thought maybe you just can't pull that because there's stuff going on. He did pull it. So we're gonna fight Varuth. We're gonna kill him. And what do you think is gonna happen here? What do you think is going to happen when I think it didn't pull and I go for my next pull on a fortified week in a 20? I mean, you're thinking exactly right. That's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be combined with those 2 big bros that are going to thrash everywhere. That's exactly what's going to happen here. So pull that. I teleport over.
Dude,
Boom.
whatever he did, I'm in combat. I can't drink.
Oh, sorry.
And
Oh,
look,
shit, bro,
here they
here.
come. I have never seen anyone do this ever. I've never seen this ever. So I'm like, okay, I gotta really focus. I gotta get really in the zone here and get my rotation right. I've lost some aggro here because it just started up. I know I got Vamp Blood up. I've got Swarming Mist ready, so I'm gonna have a lot of runic power on demand. So I'm gonna be able to heal myself pretty good for a while. My runes are a little scarce though, so it's like I need to be able to just hang out for a bit and make sure I have the runes. So in my brain, I'm like, okay, well, I'm running low on bone shard, like bone stacks. I need runes. My runic power is okay. Thankfully, Dancing Rune Weapon came up. So that's 5 stacks right there, bone stacks. A lot of parry.
Hand on. Isn't it bolstering week or some shit? No, it's first. That was last week.
That should not have happened. That could have been the key right there. That very easily could have been the key right there.
I cannot believe we got through that.
That was rough.
I was like,
Gotta give it to Archie, man. He kept up with me on the heals too. That link brought him up high on the heals. Yeah, that was a big pull on Fort Week. Like, yeah, that's not
Yeah, I'm fine.
what I was expecting.
Woo!
Not much to say about this boss. We won Phasm. I think I even pop a potion of Phantom Fire.
I saw him bring his pet there, but I didn't
Try and help that single target.
I saw him gain the notifications that we were in combat with them.
For some reason, I stayed on this Mallet guy instead of, I don't know
No, that's
why.
getting notifications saying
I had him like, I must have accidentally tabbed off of him, and I realized it right there. Like I said, I'm not the best blood DK in the world, that's for sure. I got my nice focus kick macro going on. If you guys don't use focus kick, you should start using it. It is insanely handy. Yeah, I did pop Phantom Fire. Wow, Phantom Fire does quite a lot actually, doesn't it? I was hitting for like 6k each hit. Now it's like 2k each, but it was doing a lot. Oh, you know what? It was probably cleaving. Oh, still good damage. That's a lot for a potion.
I was thinking did a warrior for executes. You can keep yourself alive for this boss, right?
Yeah.
Actually, you can keep yourself up on these, right? Like, you don't need me. Like, on a non-tyrannical boss, yeah, I don't. I won't need help. I can heal myself just fine.
Don't actually have to do that many or credits.
Jeez,
I
look
still
at
think
that
pull is
warrior.
stupid, 'cause now, like, you still have to
16k.
do these 2 guys with nothing else coming. Wait, no, we pulled them. Never mind. I thought I count past these 2. Oh, I got past these 2.
Alright. So I turned off my mist helper there. I kind of started doing it just by my brain.
I have Shaper Fix.
You gotta start solving the puzzle just by doing it.
No, I stunned it too.
See, Warrior's already doing 21k. He was going nuts in this key. We definitely timed it because of that damage he was bringing. I mean, Archie and I are no slouch right now either. Like, we're still doing great damage, but we're not at that dude's level.
Focus on getting my kicks.
She didn't come up here for sure.
So I realized my thing isn't on. I was pretty sure she went down here. I kind of just go with my gut on it. I look at what his is. It's a leaf. It's going to be the one that's the farthest away from leaf. I'm like, okay, that's going to be this. Swarming Mist for some threat on pull. And I don't know how this warrior did it, but I didn't grab threat from him that often. Did I have misdirect or something. Does anybody know if survival hunters give misdirect? I didn't think they did.
I don't know which way to go now. My add-on didn't even work.
Actually, all the DPS are doing pretty good. Alright, so it's leaf with square. That one's leaf. That one's so far away from leaf. I'm like, it's gonna be this one.
Right? Or is it? No, it's gonna be
Or
this
actually,
one.
no, yeah, it's gonna be that one because that one. This one isn't even. This one's filled. This is the only one filled in. So that's gonna be the one.
I got shaper kicks.
That stuff ended. Time to do some swarming mist. Look at that, 31k. What is this warrior, man? What even is this warrior? I don't really watch the meters too much when I'm tanking. Like, I'm more worried about the fight at hand.
Pick that straight.
Alright, so his is a filled-in leaf. Yeah, I'm fairly certain it's gonna be his. Yep, it's gonna be his.
It's probably gonna be his, right?
Yeah, I think so. I got kicks on square.
Just making sure I'm cycling my cooldowns. But yeah, aside from that really weird pull he did, the rest of the run is very clean. I mean, for a fortified week, it goes fine. Like, I'm even doing 10k here. Archie's doing 7 something.
Which way are we going?
I like how fun it is to play my shaman with you when I don't have to do any healing.
Yeah, damage was good.
It's usually true with the DK, you don't have to do any shielding, but I know group also matters. Alright, it's not that. It's not that. It's gonna be this one.
Yeah, it has been on.
So here I ask him to pull through the mist because, you know, hey, you were pulling like a madman here. So we both asked him to pull. No one does. It blew my mind that someone would do something so sketch McGetch as that and then like not pull. This is like the most well-known pulls through the mist is right after that boss and you go down there,
This is the
someone
most
pulls to the
terrifying
right.
thing I've ever seen in this game.
Combine that,
Why do
boom.
you wanna
And then
do
this
this?
one. Like, you pull with this mini boss. This is like the perfect one to pull with. I'm a little bit behind on my rotation because I was too busy typing.
Those are the fives.
I thought there was a podium I had to see there. It's gonna be this one. This is the one that's different.
Yeah.
That's not add-on either, that's just all me.
I got shaper kicks. Can't get the nourish. I guess I'll purge them all individually.
I think
I purged all of them. I purged them all.
I thought I got the nourish the forest off. Like, I thought I stopped it in time, but I guess I didn't. So Archie purged each one off individually. So it takes a global each time, right? So that's a loss in damage or healing. But if you have a shaman, you can purge that nourish the forest off. Which is pretty helpful. Here I am trying to just do some of the stuff now. I'm thinking it's gonna be mine. Like, my brain's already thinking it's gonna be mine. Let me just see what this one is to see if it's.
Yeah, mine's just leaf. There's circle, full leaf.
It's gonna be a leaf. It's gonna be the filled in one. Yep.
I'll just lost right when it comes up. Actually, you want to build?
So I put the focus kick on him. Archie wanted to pull through the mist there, which probably could have been a good idea because we still had time on Lust. I mean, obviously this works out, but
we might literally kill it before Lust goes.
yeah, we probably should have pulled through mist first. You can pull another pack through the mist before you engage this boss, and I probably should have done that.
Wait, now I'd tell Hunter fucking do it this time.
It would have been the right call, but my brain was like, go for boss, I'm tank. You know what I mean? Like, this is my job. Hit stuff. Oh, just realized that our warlock is Destro. I thought for sure he would have been, yeah, he got blown up by that. Just give him a res when he's ready. I actually don't see that many Destro locks these days. I mostly just see Affliction. And then for single target, I see Demonology. I don't see a lot of Destro, but that's because he's rocking it. He knows what he's doing. He did some weird pull, but, you know, he knew what he was doing. That focus kick makes it so easy. No matter what I'm targeted on, I can always kick that his collar. Very helpful.
Storming break it? Is that what's happening? No, just went through it. Probably Warlock with Seed Frog. Should be easy.
Could be my blood bowl too.
I get less
It's actually the one right next to me. Got lucky there.
I'm getting lucky with being regular days.
That's the only thing that sucks about having 2 melee in your group. I end up, so I did anti-magic shell and then gripped it into me. So I could pretty much just get rid of it. You know what I mean? You don't get frozen if you have AMS on. So you can AMS, grip it into you, and just make sure no one's around you so they don't get frozen too. So I think the only thing I froze was the hunter's pet. So obviously, like, it's not like something you should be looking to do, but if it's right on the melee and it's like breaking CC and it looks like it's just gonna be trouble, you can just run out really quick, AMS, and grip it in. If you like decide it's gonna help the team a lot.
FYI, I'm out of all cooldowns for 3 minutes. In case we're gonna do a big pull yet. I probably should have saved Descendants there, but we're getting kind of spooky towards the end of that.
This thing kills me so often. I always mess it up.
Probably, are we gonna do Sagadon or no?
We don't have to. Do you not want to?
I opt to not do so good on here.
No, I don't think so.
It's not a tyrannical boss. Normally I would pull these 3 in with Sogadon,
I'll get first kick.
but I'm going to do this instead. I'm going to bring them down awkwardly down here. Oh, looks like the hunters can misdirect.
Especially on 4 to 5
Survival
spots,
hunters can
not a whole
misdirect.
ton of physical
That's cool.
damage.
I'm going to pull them with this pack here.
Actually.
What's that on that one?
Red Thirst comes up so big. I know there's a lot of DKs that love to play Bone Storm, and it's very good with Venthyr to play it, as I've said in other videos, but oh my god, dude. Red Thirst is so good, especially on a week where you're struggling. You know, I wouldn't say I was struggling, I was in control, but you know, I get hit a lot in this dungeon, especially down here with these grubs. I get hit a lot. I get red thirst up. I mean, I get vamp blood up so often, a couple times a pull even.
Yeah.
It's such a big cooldown. Like, it buffs your self-healing and it buffs your healers healing on you. Like, it's just such a good ability. I think people sleep on red thirst a bit. I think they're just so entrapped by Bone Storm. Bone Storm is good. It does great damage and great survival too. Like, 'cause it gives you health per tick, but I don't know. It's just a different type of play, I guess. And I really like it on these weeks. I feel like I thrive the most with it. I love the bone shield stacks I get from Dancing Rune Weapon. And then with Red Thirst, oh, it's just so good. Can shamans remove poison? They could in Wrath the Lich King. But that was like a totem. Like, they were pretty nuts with that kind of stuff. I don't think they can here. Yeah, I'm just taking some poison damage here.
I can't. I have nothing to do anything to you. You might just die. Just
Gotta love them Archie giggles, right? Definitely keeps the keys interesting because, especially when I'm playing, I'm pretty monotone and I'm talking quiet because my daughter sleeps. So it's like I'm not the most entertaining person when I'm playing. Archie definitely like makes it more of an interesting, you know, dungeon than me.
Can you get it? Sorry about that.
So whenever it's possible, I like to have some audio in the game
I thought I heard the sound
because you get more of him, you know. I'm saving my trinket here for, I'm going to do a double pull next, so I want it for that snap aggro. Because I know I have a warrior with me. That, yeah, the hunter's doing good damage. That's probably why I was never losing aggro. He was doing really good with Tricks of the Trade. Not Tricks of the Trade, sorry. Misdirection. Because I definitely have, like, the weakest on-pull threat. Like every tank. Red Mist really helps with that, though. See, my damage spiked up to like 18 something K. That's kind of cool.
What would be my earth belly sound?
Yeah, but I thought it was dead already.
No, it hasn't died.
Because I lost aggro in the beginning. I thought it was earth belly, and then I got it back.
Now he's dead.
Look at that, dude. All 3 DPS were doing like 20k. It's pretty cool. Having things die as fast as they did. So we still need percent, and we're still sated for 3 minutes. So clear choice here is to finish percent.
Yeah, we don't time this. We only have ourselves to blame at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still have plenty of time to do this.
My first diagonal kick, actually.
You got kicked first?
Yeah. I won't fuck it up this time.
These guys are really liable with their kicks, actually.
Okay, I haven't been paying attention.
Yeah, it actually happened. We all hit that last one together. Everybody did. This won't be enough. I'll have to pull the next.
Stimulate resistance.
Okay.
Nothing really to say there. I just put focus kick on this guy.
I'll just diagonal first again.
Archie was getting the first kick, and I was getting the second one.
nice
boom.
that I worry about the first one. I just slam the second one that comes up.
It's just so insane how much damage a warrior can do, especially one that knows what they're doing. It's kind of crazy. So many people play warrior, and I see a lot of I see a lot of really bad ones. This
There's a
one, he
stun.
wasn't stealing aggro from me. Like I said, a good part of that was probably the misdirection, but I don't know. He just did super high damage and wasn't pulling aggro, and
I'm gonna
oh,
drink
it was
quickly.
very
We
nice.
have 4.5 minutes anyway, so
Oops, sorry guys.
like it's not enough to fail, but it's enough that I can take a drink comfortably. All right, let's get it. I'll get all the consumptions so you can get the parasitic.
Alright, so Archie's saying he's gonna kick all the consumptions, I'll kick all the parasitic, whatever. So when you're DK, you can actually eat those. You can eat like,
Did you eat that intentionally just freak me out?
So it doesn't spread.
yeah, you can eat like 2 of them, maybe 3 of them if you put your cooldowns up good. Like if you put your cooldowns up good. If you do it, if you stack on cooldowns with it, it works out. So that way there's just less swirlies going around, because they'll just be stacked on each other, you know what I mean? We skip Sogadon, so those larvae actually matter. He was misdirecting those things to me.
Yeah, we got Warlock, but he's not doing that swap.
I meant to be just have one as a team. I don't track that on my shaman.
Yeah, two.
Accelerated incubation. Expulsion. Poison acid. Parasitic incapacitation.
Poor guy, just getting chased around.
All my cooldowns for those things.
I know, I did too. My best for coding.
Poison acid.
2 seconds till last.
Accelerated incubation. Consumption.
I'll get this here.
Passive expulsion. Parasitic domination. Poison acid. Accelerated
Yeah, we just kind of get through it. I don't think we have any more deaths after that. I think that was the only one.
Dodging these, then bringing him in. Stunning him right here on top of him.
parasitic domination.
He stuns him there. I just soaring miss, try and put some blood boils out. But yeah, boss is dead. Still got, woo, still got a minute 55. Plenty of time. And I got a portal out of that too, which is nice. Yeah, 7.1k was pretty nice. But yeah, 12k from that.
That warrior, dude.
Pretty good. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys.